Wow. Mash it up. Mash it up. Mash it up. Mash, mash. Mash it, mash it, mash it. We love. Oh. We lit off. Like 3, 2, 1 take? No. Oh, okay. Well, on there we are. You see ya. You guys see us?
Do you see us? We see you.
All-knowing, whispering eye.
Your eye is whispering. Not mine.
What? Ed gets me.
My eye sings the whisper song. The Yang Yang Twins. That's what my eye sings.
Wow.
Doesn't whisper per se. It's something close to it.
Something close to it.
All right. Yeah.
Speaks to you softly.
Word. All right. Are we ready? We got the music cue.
We're going live now?
Yeah, let's do this, Brutus.
I thought it was going at 15.
Nah, let's do this.
You need time?
You need time?
Yeah, you need
first
time.
shot?
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's bring it back. You're live on IG. What's really good? It's Monday. We're going to get them 7 o'clock. We live. We live on YouTube. On YouTube. Slurred speech already. We live on the IG. That's y'all. Y'all fucking with us. Y'all. And here too. What up, y'all? What up? Wagwan. You them done know. Tutu. Twizzy. Proper. Without further ado. To the right of me. And you know who it is. The original Don Dada to the left. What? 2 times. We born to die. And we already know the producer, Young and as yeah. And put on his Barry White voice over there. Getting just deep in it. Getting real soulful. Getting real soulful. Yeah, there we go. How everybody doing, man? Hopefully everybody that's watching and tuning in, if you fucking with us early, man, everybody's good. If you don't know by now, man, we live on the YouTube and the IG every Monday, 7 o'clock. It's the Jones Hour Podcast, man. Everywhere. Kush Talk Radio and Answer, and the one and only Jones right here. And if you missed the live, man, you could always catch us on Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, and iHeartRadio. Hit that subscribe button. Mm-hmm. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Please. Right? But, man, it's been an exciting time of sports right about now. You know, I think this is the most exciting it's been since football has ended. You know, with NBA playoffs about to start, with baseball starting, with a little Tiger coming back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some big moves with all that's going on. But, you know, are we gonna let's start in the NBA? Just to bring everything to, you know,
reality outside of sports, rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, man.
No,
let's just start with that. Just
man.
RP, man. 24 years young, recently married, died tragically. Former quarterback of Washington Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
He was with the Steelers, at the time.
Yeah, and graduated. I don't know if he graduated, but he went to Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio
and busted ass there.
Yeah.
But outside of sports, young man, young family, and take it too soon.
Yeah.
So, condolences to his family. Everybody knew him.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was definitely a tragic death.
Yeah.
Sad circumstances. I'm not sure of everything that happened. I only read some reports and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There was and some things that was coming out. It looked like he was on the highway, might have run out of gas, and attempted to cross the highway, and at the end was struck
by like a dump truck.
Yeah, by like a dump truck. And,
but
damn.
Yeah. So
with the recent personal events in my family, it's like kind of hit me a little closer to home. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to send my condolences to them, man. 24 years, little kid, man.
Yeah, he's young, man.
Young, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Definitely. Word, man.
Yeah,
praise his family.
Facts.
But
that was the proper introduction right there, Chris.
Yeah, no problem, man. But yeah, we get into it now.
Yeah, now we get into the baloncesto, man. NBA.
Baloncesto?
Y'all know what time it is, man. It's the regular season has officially ended. The regular season has officially ended.
Yes.
It is now playoff time.
Woo, let's go Knicks.
As a matter of fact, before we get into it, call us up 347-586-1676.
Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Give us a call, check in, holla. I'm about to pin it to the IG.
Took you long enough.
Thank you.
Well, good job.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. That's what he's here for, man. That's what he gets paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
All them dollars.
All of them. All them dollars. But yeah, man. 347-586-1676. NBA talk.
586.
586.
586.
586. 1676. Yep. So NBA talk. Let's start with the matches that we have set. You know what I'm saying? And let's start with the West and the 3-6 matchup. That's going to be the Warriors and Denver that we have lined up with that one. I think that's going to be a big matchup.
Yeah,
absolutely. Those are two teams that are top notch. I think I'm going for the Warriors to win. I think they will win, but I think it's also going to be determined how quick Curry's going to be back. If he misses the first couple of games, that might put them into a hole they might not be able to get out of.
No, I mean, I think it falls. It falls completely on Curry. What else can you say about that? I really don't think Dre and Clay could hold it down. Is Dre hurt still? Nah, he's back, right? Draymond?
No, yeah, I don't think he's back.
He's probably
both do in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, but
Clay by himself ain't enough. Even though he was putting up some buckets, you have these other role players like Poole, Looney.
Yeah.
Maybe a Wiseman might be able to come back.
Maybe a Peyton Jr.
Yeah, Peyton Jr. the third.
You know what I mean?
All their draft pickups.
Yeah.
So and not forget Wiggins as well.
Wiggins.
Yeah. So
but at the end of the day, I do feel like it falls solely on what Curry's going to be when he comes back, and how healthy that ankle is going to be, because he's had a career issue with that. On the flip side of it, what a quiet ass season for Jokic, right? When I mean quiet is like nobody's been talking about. He's been busted ass, like MVP caliber shit. No, that's what I'm saying. But you don't hear it. You don't hear it. So I feel like they're going into this. Obviously they're professionals. The Warriors ain't going to underestimate them.
Statistically, he's clearly the MVP.
Yeah, I know. He had a better season last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a better season this year than last year.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you're talking about MVPs, you have to take into consideration where your team lands. And how
they in the playoffs. But they're in the 6th seed.
They're in the 6th seed.
And I think it's single-handedly to what Chris is saying. It's single-handedly because of his play.
Yeah, like because who else? Who else?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, especially like, if we don't have fucking.
He's probably the essence of what an MVP is. The way his season has been going, when you really think about the most valuable
without Murray.
Team.
Without Murray, it's just him.
Yeah,
like,
I agree, and you know, and MVP is a very broad fucking award, right? Because I feel like we each three have three different definitions.
No,
of this,
absolutely.
Right? However, but I feel like we could all agree on like what single person or athlete had their team on their back to get into where they had, and they didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, they're not number one, but who else they gonna fall on? You know what I mean? Two of the three biggest people aren't playing for them. You know, with Porter and Murray, like you were just saying. You know, and Jokic has been busting ass. You know what I mean? And not just doing it from one aspect of the game. Mm-hmm. Talk about a true point center. You know what I mean? Like, really. Like he's the truth, bro.
Man. And his footwork is crazy.
And it's like it's real like not his exact game, but in terms of like how he moves, it's kind of like Duncan, like in terms of like the slow. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like slow motion. Not pro, but
that's what I was saying. His footwork is real. Mm-hmm. He'll be doing anything with it. Well, he'll be doing this thing with it. You know, and like I said, I think the Warriors will win, but it's definitely not going to be easy. I definitely also could see it going 6 or 7 games and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. But you know, to flip back to the Warriors, it definitely depends on Curry. But Denver ain't no joke. You know what I mean? They're 6th seed, but it's a crazy West. You know what I mean? That 6th seed is a powerful 6. You know what I mean? Right. It kind of go any which way. And let's not sleep with Murray and Porter come back. I mean, it's kind of the same situation. I mean, not to just jump topics and shit, but because we'll get into it later, I'm sure, with Ben Simmons. You know what I mean? These guys coming off and not playing for mad long. You know what I mean? And what, you going to jump right into a playoff atmosphere? And this ain't the bubble. It's not like there's no crowd or shit like that. You know what I mean?
Like, how are they going to be doing that?
Yeah, how?
Yeah, if Ben Simmons comes back, he has to start slow, 10, 15.
At least Curry played a lot of that season, you know?
Curry played good. Yeah, so let's make a decision right now. Who are we going with? Warriors or Denver? Who y'all taking?
So tough, man.
Like I said, I'm taking Golden State because I already picked Golden State to go to the finals. Right. So I'm not going to go against what my
like you kind of got to take them to the
finals. So I got to take it right now. Right. Even though I'm mad. That's the one thing about, before you make a decision, that's one thing sometimes about the NBA playoffs that's kind of frustrating is like you get some of these real good matchups too early in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? With the way the seeding be sometimes. But go ahead.
Sorry. I'll go with Denver, man.
You going Denver?
I'll go with Denver.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Denver too. For what's going on with them right now.
Yeah.
Like I gotta go Denver.
Yeah, I think Denver's been holding strong, and Golden State's kind of been in a decline in a sense. You know, obviously it's because of health issues, but shit, that's the name of the game, baby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that momentum is a big thing, especially when it comes to this time of the year. Yeah. So.
No, facts.
On Jokic's back.
Yeah, I agree. But it's gonna be a good one.
It's definitely gonna be a fucking good one.
All right, and I think it's gonna go 6 or 7 games. It's not gonna be no.
Yeah, no.
Hell no. It's going back and forth.
It's definitely gonna
more respect to the Warriors for that, and Denver. Yeah. And Denver and Jokic specifically and shit.
All right, now
so what's the
4-5? The 4-5 in the West is the Mavs and the Jazz. Dallas versus Utah. I think Dallas takes this clearly, probably in 5 games.
Little Kustradamus. Dallas wins, and I agree, probably in 5, right? Maybe 5, maybe 6, right? Does it go 7, right? Obviously, it goes 7. Yeah. So, but they win in 5 or 6. They're devastated in Utah. Donovan Mitchell becomes a nigga.
I like it.
You know what? I was gonna say that.
I just want to know when you say that, who are we giving up?
Who we giving up?
Who we giving up?
I mean,
real quick.
Logically, will probably have to be RJ, even though I don't want it to be.
No way.
I don't want it to be, but that's probably what they're gonna ask for.
So then your point is not taken. I don't know. Well, your point is made, and it is taken.
You said real quick, so I can't elaborate. So you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, we're gonna get to the Knicks. We're gonna get to the Knicks.
Move on, man.
I love you, Donnie.
Yeah, come home, baby.
Yeah, come.
Tri-State.
Come home, but not for RJ. So that's the 3, 6, 4, 5s. Are we all taking the Mavs?
Yeah,
You taking the Mavs too?
No,
Luka.
No.
Oh, you going Jazz?
I'm taking Jazz.
All
Let's
right.
go Donnie.
Oh man, that's gonna make it hard for the Knicks to get them. All right.
Yeah. All right, so let's keep it in the play-in on the West.
Mm-hmm.
The 7-8 is the Wolves and Clippers. That's a big one. I think Clippers take it though.
Woo.
Clippers take it and go to the 7th seed. Clippers. That's a big one. I think Clippers take it though.
Woo.
Clippers take it and go to the 7th seed.
Since Paul George came back, he's been doing his thing. The Clippers is a weird team.
The Clippers are definitely
weird. It's a weird in terms of like how they how they're structured. But I don't know, man. I feel like Cat's on a fucking. I feel like he's hungry, bro. And that dude, Anthony Edwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards, he ain't no joke, man. And D. Russ is still over there. He ain't no, you know what I mean? I feel like.
I think PG coming back is real big for the Clippers.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they was already playing real good almost all year without him, and now you could see the impact is almost immediate that he's been on the court, and they've just been a different team, like actually scoring crazy.
But do you think he'll be playoff P?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be playoff P?
Yeah. Like, you don't see how he's playing right now?
That last week of fantasy basketball with Robert Covington scoring like
a 40-point quadruple double and shit.
Yeah, like 44 points or some shit.
Fucking 10 assists, 12, 15 rebounds.
Yeah, 10. It was like 14 fucking threes.
No, but let's be real. That was crazy. PG already has proven playoff pressure and has already been able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? He banged it all up on them in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real about that.
I hear you. I feel like there are a bunch of grit and grinders out there with the Clippers. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like I said, I don't know. I feel like Minnesota's more on a mission. Like I feel the energy. Yeah, I feel like the Wolves.
You know what? I'm gonna take Minnesota too. Just on the fact that they fucking deserve it.
I'm not taking Minnesota. I'm not taking Minnesota. I'm just saying I think Minnesota's gonna be the 8th seed. I think the Pelicans and the Spurs, no matter who wins between them, the Wolves will beat them and be the 8th seed, and the Clippers will be the 7th. That's all I think. I think the Clippers are going to be the 7, and the Wolves will just drop to the 8, and the Pelicans and Spurs. I don't really. No matter who wins between them, which I think the Spurs will probably win. I think Popovich will probably outcoach whoever if it's a close game. But either way, I don't see either one of those teams beating the Wolves after the Clippers beat the Wolves. That's how I'm seeing it. I don't know about that. So y'all want to get into the Pelicans Spurs?
Yeah, we could.
What y'all feel about that?
Ooh, it's a tight one. I have no fucking clue. I would probably say Pels.
Word.
With CJ there, they're different. They're different play.
They are
different breed.
No, they are, and they got some hungry ones on there too. I'm sure CJ McCollum got a chip on his shoulder, but I'm actually going with Spurs, man, because I still feel like McCollum's too new there.
That's why
I feel like they got more continuity on Spurs, and I don't doubt Papa. You know what I mean? Popovich. So
that's how I'm saying. But either way, so if the Spurs, so then you're picking the Clippers versus the Spurs, then, right? So who you think is winning that?
I think the Clippers take that.
Clippers.
I think the Clippers take that.
Okay, so we have a clear consensus that the Clippers and the Wolves are both going to be the 7 and 8 seed. We just flip-flopped them. All right, so that's clear. I like that. Let's go to the East then. Okay. Go with the East now?
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to start with Anthony Davis in the play? Oh, we going playing, or we going to go with
no? Start with the 3-6.
3-6. Let's go 3-6.
3-6 is Bucks and Bulls, Milwaukee and Chicago.
Bucks and Bulls and Bucks.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Bucks definitely. I mean,
Bucks.
Bulls is they had a nice run, and DeRozan is killing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think it's a tough matchup for them to have to play
the Bulls win
first round,
If the Bulls win and we all get smacked in the mouth right now because we all picked Milwaukee, it's not like it's like getting slapped with a glove or something, because it's not like a Will Smith slap. Because how are you gonna not take the defending champs? You know what I'm saying? And Giannis, like how over a first time playoff, right? Were the Bulls in the playoffs last year?
Bulls, they didn't make the playoffs.
Last year, exactly, yeah. So the first time in with a brand new team, I know DeRozan is doing this thing. Zach LaVine, he's a beast. I get it. The whole thing. Vucevic, another chitch.
And Ball might be there. Ball might be back in enough time.
Yeah, but
to play at some point in the playoffs if they actually can stretch the series out. But
I would really be shocked if the Bucks get kicked out the first.
I would. I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that. So what about you? You saying the Bucks? Yeah.
Same.
All right, so then let's go to the Sixers and Raptors. That's the 4-5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Raptors, man. I'm taking the 5 seed Raptors over the 4. You know what I'm saying? I think the Sixers is done. I think the Sixers gonna have an early exit, even regardless of James Harden being the 76er. I'm going Toronto.
Okay. How about you?
That's just so.
Yeah,
that's holy shit.
I can't. I'm actually really starting to hate the 76ers.
I'm going Sixers.
I'm going Toronto. Let's go Rats.
Yeah, I'll go Sixers. Do we know if anybody's unvaccinated on Philly? Can everybody play in Toronto over there?
Everybody can play.
Everybody? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Philly.
I'm going Philly.
I'll go Philly.
All right, so we split on that. Now we're going to the play-in. This is going to be interesting. Nets Cavs.
Oh, Nets.
7-8. 7-8. Are we agreeing that the Nets is winning? Beating the Cavs?
Yeah.
7 seed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw Kyrie Irving highlight earlier today.
All right, so now let's really go. Now the 9-10, which I'm really torn between this one. The 9-10, the Hawks and Hornets. I think we know.
In trade we trust?
Yeah. I know.
Is what Ant shirt says right now.
Yeah, we know where Ant is at right now. He's with La Melo, like the Melo.
You know what I mean?
And
the Nino.
El Nino. And Kush, I think you're going Charlotte too, right?
Damn. Yo, LaMelo's that. I'm
not gonna lie. You know what it is deep down?
Rooting.
You know what it is deep down for me, dog? It's like I really have like a respect for Trey, dog. Like Trigger that boy, bro. Like I fucks with him. I really like his game, dog. I really like his game.
You love him.
I almost do.
You almost do.
Tear. But I can't.
Fuck Trae Young, bro.
I like LaMelo way more. So I'm going Charlotte with y'all. But then that means Charlotte got to play the Cavs. Do we take Charlotte over the Cavs?
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes. All right, cool.
The suspense is over. So I think we got that. But I'm going to tell you right now, with that 7-8 being the Hornets and Nets, the Nets are now playing the Boston Celtics in the first round as a 2 seed. Because who's the 1 seed? The Heat, right? And the Hornets would have to play the Heat. But I'm not going to lie, man. The Hornets is a tough matchup for the Heat.
Yep.
They really are.
Yep.
The Heat is not a team that they'd rather definitely play the Cavs or the Hawks.
Much slower team.
Yeah, than they would rather have to play the Hornets. So that could be a shocker right there on the upset. And even the Nets having to play Boston. Boston been like the hottest team for like the last 2 months of the season almost. You know what I'm saying?
Especially defensively.
Like killing with Smart. Ever since Smart came back, they went on a run. And you know, he's the hardest soul of that team. Let's be real.
Would they lose Time Lord?
I don't know.
Right, that was his name?
Mm-hmm.
Time Lord? Yeah, he went down. That was a big piece for them defensively.
Oh, yeah.
Robert
Williams?
Yeah, but they kind of kept it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Imagine that, bro. Kyrie, Boston, all that.
Yeah.
What a story that would be.
Word.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boston spanking them.
Well, now that we got into it, like, now that we're talking about this Boston, and, see me?
Boston.
And the Nets matchup. That's a drop right there. We need to drop the. We need to have a fuck in front of that, like fuck Boston. But whatever, that's off the topic. We're not getting into the Yankees just yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but is Kyrie top 75? Me and Kush had this question yesterday. We was watching the game. Shout out to Kush.
Shout out to me, I'm right here, baby.
Yeah, well, you know. It's Kush, you already know.
Top 75
in
75 years. Yeah.
No, is he top 75? Yeah, because he's not on the list. He's not on the 75. He's not on the top 75.
Oh, really?
No,
that's why I'm asking the question.
James Harden is, and
Kyrie exactly. It's got like it's some shabu there, right? Shabu.
I think because they broke it. I think because they broke it down by position.
Yeah,
so they allotted.
Yes, like it was a certain number of point guards, shooting guards.
Yeah,
so on and so
there's
forth.
So many good point guards. Just you're just kind of screwed out, bro.
But I mean,
shame on me. James Harden going as a shooting guard or a point guard?
Who knows?
He better not win it as a point guard. He shouldn't even be top 75. I feel like we was having a conversation. I was like,
Harden went in as a shooting guard.
Well,
no, actually, you know what? No, you're right. You're right.
You're
right. They didn't even break it down in positions like that. No. All they did was forwards, centers, and guards.
Oh, so shooting guards and point guards all put together.
I think so.
And I feel like that kind of even makes it worse, man. I feel like Kyrie got snubbed. I feel like he got snubbed, and like, how can you not? Okay, you want to say injury? Even with his injury in his career, I'm pretty sure, like I said, shame on me for not having the list. But we could go through that guard list. I'm sure Kyrie's talent-wise is probably way greater than one person on that list. Yeah, and you know what? James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden.
Right there. And that's one off top.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's magical what he does, bro.
Let me.
Did Dame make it?
Dame made it too. Yeah, I don't think he deserves to be on that anyway.
So
there's a couple of players. I don't think he deserved it. Them two both definitely didn't deserve it.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, there's a couple of people, and it's not just James Harden that made it on that.
No. There's definitely a couple players, man, and like outside of the Kyrie Irving conversation, there's a couple players that's on there. It's like, what are y'all doing there? You know what I mean?
Word. Well, if you
Kyrie, what?
Yeah, if you're listening right now, the poll is up right now on the Jones Hour Instagram page. Check it out. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's answer it up. Is Kyrie Irving a top NBA top 75 player?
It's funny though, because you know what it is. It's probably because he couldn't. You know what? No, it's not what it is. I was thinking that he couldn't make it to the arena because of the cold COVID shit. All right, but
is it politics?
But no, there was a whole like not everyone went. Like there's a whole bunch of people that were just recorded.
Of course, yes.
You know, had recordings of themselves.
But I'm saying the reason he's snubbed is it? Do you think that there's a little political?
Yeah, there's voting involved.
Behind it in terms of
the same thing.
The stance he took.
I think you can see it as the same way as some of the Hall of Fame things that have gone on in the NFL and baseball, in terms of the waiting or the people not on, like Terrell Owens not being the first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did it on purpose because he was so
controversial.
Reckless to him.
I mean, that's probably what it is.
And that's why he didn't show up. That's why he didn't show up when he actually did make it. You know,
crazy.
So that goes to show you they definitely have some sort of power over that. And Kyrie doing what he's been doing through the pandemic, probably definitely rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Probably feeling a little more like he's being a more selfish than other thing else, but I respect it because I'm unvaccinated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that lane. I know there's other people that do that, but at the same time, one, I don't got millions of dollars, but two, I don't be out there. I'm not putting people in danger. I'm not outside recklessly unless I'm actually have a reason to be outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different, but it is what it is. But like I said, the poll is up. Let's continue a little more with the NBA before we switch into the MLB.
Yeah, what else we got?
Let's talk the tragedy of the Lakers, more like the comedy, and
it's depending on your perspective.
No, because I mean, dog, like when you talk about top 75 players, they got a bunch of them on their roster. You know what I'm saying?
Pathetic, bro.
You know, it's Melo there, LeBron there, Westbrook there.
Continue to give LeBron his kudos. Everybody wants to be up his rectum. All right.
I mean,
no, man. LeBron fucks up franchises when he gets full autonomy. He does. Like coaches just go there as like they're fucking interns.
Yeah.
No, this shit is retarded, bro. Like, why can't he just be a player coach then?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, no way this was, what's his name, Vogel's fault, bro.
Yeah, no, Vogel and Russ has been the scapegoat all year. I forgot who said that today, but it's a fact. Them two have been the scapegoat all year for all their problems.
Of course.
And Westbrook, as horrible he's been, he had more turnovers than made jump shots for the season. Still led them in almost every successful
stat right there.
Quick question. If DeRozan was on the Lakers instead of Westbrook, are they in the playoffs or playing?
Yeah.
And?
Yeah.
LeBron is the reason that didn't happen.
But
DeRozan contacted
him,
bro.
We also don't know that for sure.
No, we know that for sure.
No.
Magic said it.
I'm not saying that.
That makes more sense.
What I'm saying is that we don't know if they would definitely be a playoff team. But
of course,
why is it of course? Because you want to know why LeBron is ball dominant.
I'm
saying of course we can't for sure tell what is. I know that, but you just agreed.
DeRozan,
I know that, but I'm just saying he would have been a better fit than probably Westbrook would have been because Westbrook is another ball dominant person and can't hit the jump shot the way DeRozan probably could on some of those kickouts that LeBron looking for.
Exactly.
But that's LA's dumbness. You know what I'm saying? They're just stupid. Their lack of understanding of what you need to build around LeBron. It's like a fucking.
That's not LA, bro. It's not. That's my whole point. It's not LA, bro. It's LeBron.
No.
Yes, they gave him full autonomy over everything, bro.
No. Yeah, but they should have discussed it combiningly to make it known that this is the formula that helps you win, LeBron. This is it. Those people that are sitting in the corner waiting for a three, Kevin Love, Mike Miller, Kyrie Irving, whoever else that is just standing there waiting for the kick out to bang the jump shot.
But that's the kicker of the whole thing. You need management to tell, because LeBron, we already know, has some power, right? We can all agree to that, right? In terms of how the roster is structured and coaches and all that, right? We know, you just laid out his supporting cast throughout his career, a little bit, right? Of the ones who pulled him through. The GM has to do that, bro. If LeBron is making all these moves, how does LeBron not know what LeBron needs? Is that what you're telling me?
No, because you know what?
No, because you went off his homeboy.
No.
Yeah, bro, that's exactly what happened.
No. I feel you.
Melo's there, Westbrook's there. That's what it looked like.
I feel you to a certain extent. LeBron is a diva like that. You know what I'm saying? But as the owner of a team and the general manager or whatever the position that it is that you put the team together, you got to know better. Like LeBron, no.
You're the
LeBron, no.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
No, all honesty to God. LeBron James is on your franchise. Mm-hmm. You're going to tell him no.
Yep. If it don't make sense, tell him no.
And is that, you think that's realistic?
Yeah.
No.
You think that's realistic? You're going to make your superstar player unhappy?
You got to know how to fuck with LeBron.
That's not the point. Get that out of your head. That's not the point.
So it's easy for me to say no.
No. The terms of what you just said is you putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Unbiasedly.
I understand what you're saying. And what I'm telling you is that's where they fucked up because they didn't do that.
If you owned the NBA franchise, you would want LeBron
they didn't do that.
On your team.
They didn't want to upset.
Yeah. Well, Vogel got fired already today.
Unfortunately.
And Westbrook is going to be on the way out. He may be getting traded to Charlotte or somewhere else. You know, Jordan really liked this game. I feel like there's a couple of teams where he could thrive at. Maybe like a Detroit, maybe like a Houston, maybe like a Indiana, Sacramento, possibly the Knicks. Other teams, all those teams that lack point guards and facilitators. Mm-hmm. Because the man can still do that because he still led LA in almost every statistical category. You know, except for like 3-pointers made and points scored.
I'm saying this right now. This is a sham season. This is a sham season for Westbrook. If Westbrook has his own team and he's a floor general, because it's really redundant having him and LeBron, and I don't know how they both didn't realize that. Player. Yeah, they're like the same player. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, LeBron got a better jump shot. But if Westbrook gets put into his own situation, I feel like he could turn the team around. I really do. He's not, and he'll get out that funk of hitting bricks and all that shit, man. Like trust me. Yeah, it's basketball. You know, it's a lot of synergy that's involved.
Mm-hmm. All right, now
are we answer a little baseball?
Yeah.
Béisbol.
Just get into
Béisbol Sesto.
Hell yeah. Talk some
He
baseball.
said, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, let's start with y'all Mets, man. I'm outnumbered here. So let's
do it, man. So
what a great week.
I'm not gonna disrespect.
Solid week.
I'm not gonna disrespect.
Listen, it's early.
It's a good week, though.
No, it's a good week. It's a good week for New York baseball.
Nice scraping in the Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
Taking what, 2 out of 3, right?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4, yeah.
That was 3-1, baby.
That was nice.
I
forgot we had the game.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we slapped up on some pretty good. But with the Mets, man, number one, fuck you Nationals. Y'all throwing it in our head for what, nigga? Season just started. Y'all want to start this?
Beaning.
And shout out Buck. Good old Skip. Good old Skip. He ready to rob us, bro. And that's exactly, that fired me up. Mm-hmm. That fired me up. That got me going. But I know it's early. All right. Yeah. We're 4 games in. Mm-hmm. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah. We know that. But
Lonzo with a grand slam of the weekend.
His first of his career.
Lindor.
This is comeback, baby. This is comeback season. We was going to shit on him last year. Oh, it's time. But look, my quick 4-game analysis on the Mets real quick, because it got me real excited. I love their lineup. It's very super balanced, because we got this dude Cano, we got our new left fielder. So he's kind of like a McNeil type, right? And McNeil was kind of shitty last year, but we kind of know the type of player McNeil is. Hit for contact, hustle every time. You know what I mean? He's going to get you those small ball plays, which is, what a lot of the league lacks. You know what I mean? Except Tampa, because, that's what that's how they build their team. But we got them 2 dudes. And then you got Brandon Nimmo, right? Who also is a hit for contact type of player. But even when he doesn't get hits, he finds his way to get on base. He steals bases. That's awesome. And then we got our power hitters with Alonso, Lindor, Dom Smith with the DH now. That's a blessing for us. You know what I mean? The lineup is looking beautiful. I like the versatility with the runners. I love the parity with the hitters, how the lineup and how Buck's doing the lineup. It's super fire. With the DeGrom out, our pitching is still looking solid. We could be on top of the NL East when DeGrom gets back. Like, it's looking real feasible. Now, our real test is Philly tonight. Yep. Opening day in city. So let's see, because they've been fucking smacking shit. Yeah, they've been smacking shit. They're like going crazy offensively right now. But once again, yep, yes they do. But once again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's see how it's gonna go. But
tonight's how
I was looking promising, bro. Yeah, because you could look the vibe and everything. If you watch these games, it's a 180, bro. It's a 180 in terms of the feel, bro. Like it feels like a better ball club in terms of energy and all that. Like I wasn't even at the game. I'm watching through TV. Oh, it was great, man. Looking real promising for us.
Yeah, and the Yankees, they did their thing too, man. Cole and Sevy had a real nice game. Cole did his thing. Came out a little shaky, but he was able to, calm it down. I think that's going to be his MO. Like, if you're going to get to him, you better do it early. You know what I'm saying? And if not, if he gets settled in, it's a wrap for you. So I think we'll be all right with that. We have big hits from Rizzo, but and Gallo's been horrible. I think the problem is with this home run or bust lineup is that we don't actually hit the home runs. We are going to lose games. The one factor that we do have in our favor is Judge is playing for a contract, so that could put him in maybe numbers we haven't seen before from him. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to be. He's in peacock mode right now. Look at me,
strutting.
Yeah. Turn it up with that.
Me, I can fly.
Yeah, man. So, but I mean, it was a good, exciting first weekend of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was on. It was exciting. I was watching. I was tuned in as much as I could.
Quick question with Judge, man. Do you think the Yankees kind of messed up in a way, in the sense of maybe not giving him a contract maybe a couple years back or a year ago, just to kind of get him at a good price. You know what I mean? Seeing that what's happening now. I mean, hindsight's 2020.
I was about to say that.
I get it, but I'm just.
I mean,
looking at it now.
I think definitely you missed an opportunity with that, but
to lock him up.
I think here's what the thing was. One, it would be around if he wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think players want to do that as much as they're looking to get the bread. If the extension is not what they foresee them being as he sees himself right now, I didn't see it happening. So, I mean, it would have been a good move to be able to do that and get him a little bit cheaper. But now look at him. They offered him $230 million for like 8 years and he turned it down. So you already know what he's going to be looking for and asking for in the equation. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. But like I said, him playing for a contract and if he could stay away from the distractions and just leave it all on the field, you know, it could be not only a big payday.
Not leave too much. Don't get hurt out there.
But it could be a big year for him and us as the Yankees.
Definitely, man.
Word out.
Word. You're going to be in orange and blue next year. Don't worry.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Throw the bag out.
Throw the bag, baby. Uncle Stevie.
Nah. Throw the bag.
No.
You don't got to move. We'll throw you the bag.
Throw you the bag. Across the red, man.
Yeah, something like that. Hopefully he stays over here though. Like I love Queens, but you know, we need to keep that boy in the BX. Let's get into some trending topics and shit like that. Little trending things that was going on. I don't know if y'all seen this. This probably happened like a week or two ago, maybe a little bit longer. But Snoop Dogg had bought Death Row.
Oh yeah, that was a little while ago.
Yeah, man. I wanted to talk about that, man, because we had once talked about the hypothetical album countdown that we talked about, and that Tupac MC Hammer, which is part of Death Row, and also that Lisa Left Eye Lopez album.
Does that mean he has the rights?
He might own the rights to those albums. Do we like how fire would that be if he could?
Should we start a petition?
That, right?
Should we start a petition?
Right? Tupac and MC Hammer, like drop a track.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm about to try to hit up Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
try to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, text him up, bro. Hit him up. Snoop, fuck with the Jones album, man. We fuck with you. We already know you an icon out here, man. Much love and respect on the East Coast to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Snoop, word up. Also, look like fucking. I'm gonna actually transition to a top 5 real quick.
Top 5 out of nowhere.
Yep, top 5 out of nowhere. Top 5 out of nowhere because the number 1 on this is gonna lead into the ending of the trending topics. But yeah, I have top 5 bird ass rappers. Bird ass rappers in hip hop. Yeah. So number 5 on this list is, man, somebody I just think is mad fraudulent, man. Joe Budden.
Wow.
5.
Wow.
Yep. Sorry, man.
Call him a fraud?
I'm calling him a bird.
Wow.
Calling him a bird. Joe Budden is a bird, man. This dude just talks to talk. He's never been about anything. I can't front, like, he has had some bars here and there, but like, dude is a waste. You know what I'm saying? He's trash. Joe Budden, number 5, bird ass rappers. Number 4, Benzino, bird ass rapper, man. Sorry, bro. Like, you never had a hit. You had maybe one song with the Main Men Boys. I mean, your pride and joy is a source, but I mean, you let your personal feelings get in the way of that so much that it lost just so much credibility and never been the same since. And you're a bird. Benzino, number 4, bird. Number 3, Bow Wow. Bow Wow. You a bird ass rapper, man. Like, you had a Draki, bro.
Draki.
And if you don't know what that means you trash and cocky together.
Draki.
Yeah, so
roll your R's, ladies and gentlemen.
Man. So yeah, Bow Wow. I mean, I understand you might be like knowing people or whatever like that, but your whole rap career has been trash, man. You probably can't even spit a freestyle right now, like you do. Like
chapstick.
Number 2, bird ass rappers. I just had to throw him on there because he a bird, Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. You bird ass rapper, dog. You bird ass rapper, dog.
Yo, leave him alone.
Yo,
bro.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, he needs to be recognized for this.
Oh man, I feel like he did. All right. No, it's the Jones.
All time.
All time. I still like Ice Ice Baby though. But number one, bird ass rapper, your boy 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is the biggest bird ass rapper in the game. This is the ending of the trend. Yeah. 6ix9ine, I don't know what you're doing. Anybody affiliated with the dude, man, you better just, man,
get your money and get out of there.
Yeah, stay away, bro. I seen a video this weekend, I don't know, looking like he was chilling with some Crips or something like that. I don't even want to discredit him like that. I don't know if he actually was, but he was definitely wearing a lot of blue. And definitely in front of some projects, might have been Brooklyn, definitely had a New York vibe. And doing a video and all of that, bro, like, I don't know how just in life we've been able to like see people and still know that they've done grimy shit or whatever it is and still try to give them love or respect and shit like that. Like that shit happens all the time. This dude is that and he'll probably put out a song and he'll get 1 million downloads all of a sudden. Like still getting 1 million downloads. Like fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
That's just part of the game. It just happens all the time, but it's so fraudulent that, you know, even like I don't know if you've seen the Netflix, the Tinder Swindler. You ever seen that?
Tinder Swindler.
Yo, after that shit dropped, he's getting paid to make appearances in clubs. You know what I'm saying?
The Tinder Swindler.
Yeah, he's gonna be there tonight.
Tinder Swindler.
He's gonna be here tonight in a club. Like, yeah, doing shit like that. Yeah. Bird shit. Bird shit. That's why 6ix9ine is the number one bird rapper. And 6ix9ine is still a bird. And if you are actually a fan of 6ix9ine,
Marvelous,
you a bird too.
Top 5
facts. Marvelous. I know you fuck with me. I know you.
You gotta hit us up,
6ix9ine, the all-time
number one bird
ass rapper in history.
You agree? Or
That's a
disagree?
Oh, he on this side now. He on the Jones Hour side.
All of it.
Word up.
10 phones.
Facts. Let's get it. All right. Let's
Oh, and Will Smith apparently checked into rehab. I don't know if we're still on track.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Congrats to him, man.
Yeah.
Congrats to him.
Wait,
that
he was
today.
rehab what?
Maybe he's on.
Rehabilitation and the fuck?
He needs help, bro.
What kind of shit? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. What was that?
With like stress rehab or something?
Oh, we gotta call in.
Like a spa? Like a really long spa?
That would actually be.
Yo, it's good.
That
You want a Jones Hour?
Marvelous.
Marvelous. What up, dog?
Marvelous.
What's goody?
What up, checking in?
Wagwan, you.
What's goody?
Checking in on y'all, man.
You agree, Tekashi, number one bird rapper?
I just tuned in, so I didn't get to see the whole list.
Oh.
Oh.
You want to do a quick run through?
Oh,
quick name.
He might be mad.
Start at 5 to 1.
Yeah, he might be mad at number
Go.
5.
5 to 1. Go.
Number 5, Joe Budden.
Go. Next.
4, Benzino.
Uh-huh.
Number 3, Bow Wow. Number 2, Vanilla Ice. Number 1, 6ix9ine. Top 5 bird ass rappers of all time.
I'm not too mad at that.
Bird Vanilla?
Word. Thank you, Marvelous.
Bird Vanilla, but I mean, he's been on the loop for a long time.
No,
man.
I know, but
Like,
I needed to fill a spot, so I was like,
and then Bow Wow, what Bow Wow do to you, man?
Yeah.
yo,
Like Mike didn't come true for him.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it, yo.
He put up his first pair of days and he couldn't dunk.
That Wow got way more recognition than he should have ever deserved for.
Yeah,
Rapping,
he got about 10 hits though, maybe more.
He had it for like all little kids though. It's not like his name was Little Bow Wow. It's Bow Wow now because he's like fucking 32 or something. He's not little no more.
He dropped a little.
You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, man. He came out when he was like fucking 13 years old, man. How many 13 and 12-year-olds were out there that was just, I need to buy Bow Wow CD.
Lil Wayne.
I need to have it on 106 in Park.
My thing is like, what is the criteria of being a bird? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the criteria of just whack rhymes,
and they could do this.
Trying to milk the system. You know what I'm saying? Just
so
no
Baby,
swag.
Baby's not up there?
Baby could be up there. Baby could be up there.
I would have took Bow Wow out to put Baby at least. Joe Butters, I agree with. Joe Butters is a bird.
Benzino is a bird.
Benzino's a bird, especially after this past weekend. He's definitely more big. He does more and more bird shit every time he's in the scene.
Yeah, facts. And then 6ix9ine is like the biggest bird.
And then 6ix9ine, yeah, man. What can we say good about 6ix9ine, man?
Bird, yo.
But let's not front. He was definitely 11 for 11 there before he snitched.
Yeah, or he was.
Nigga was 11-11.
Yep.
Yo, one more thing. Would you anticipate, or how, would you love to hear Tupac MC Hammer album?
Who?
Tupac MC Hammer album.
You heard him.
Tupac?
Yup.
Tupac
and MC Hammer.
Yup.
Yes.
Album. That's for records.
Hell no, I don't want to hear that shit. I mean, I guess if I guess so, just for the simple fact because of Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But like MC Hammer, like I only know maybe one or two songs from MC Hammer.
I think everybody only knows one or two songs from MC Hammer.
I don't think I know two songs.
It's You Can't Touch This.
That's all I know.
Too Legit to Quit.
Oh yeah, he did that song. Yeah, you're right.
That's it. There's only one. Yeah,
the only two songs
there's only two songs everybody know. Or like some shit about like Hump Around or some shit. Like you do some other shit.
What if MC Hammer actually has no bars, but it's like all the samples from those two songs, and Tupac just spit over them?
Let me tell you, if that nigga, if he is on a Tupac album, that nigga better come out with all the crazy dance moves in the video because ain't nobody want to hear that nigga rap.
And shiny suits too. You gotta do shiny suits too. All up dancing in the videos and whatnot.
When you say all in the videos. So quick question, man. So this first round, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know there's a few more teams that are to be announced by tonight and tomorrow. But this first round, what is the matchup that you guys are waiting to see the most, like out of this first round in basketball?
In the play-in or just in the playoffs in general?
And the playoffs in general.
That if the Nets win the 7,
including the play-in.
So
I think the Nets. I think whoever the Nets play in the first round, because whether they're the 7th seed or the 8th seed, if they win the play-in, then they're gonna play either the Heat or the Celtics.
Yeah,
and those are gonna be problems.
The Nets series, how that goes down is definitely the most intriguing to me. But the one like I'm rooting for that I want to tune in is definitely the Hornets playing game. I want to see Hawks. Yeah, like Hornets Hawks. Like I want to see that go. Hawks. The Hawks.
Yeah, that's my pick too for Hornets and all.
Yep. LaShmello.
Yo, let's go Melo bust their ass, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah, fuck Trae Young. Let's go Melo.
Wow, the truth comes out.
Amping one and say that on show.
I know.
Trae, man.
Either way,
Fuck Trae Young, man.
I fucks with Trae.
Let's trigger Trae, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man. We can't. I can't fuck with that nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. Even though I drafted him.
Nah. I would have traded him. We could have traded.
Okay.
Word up.
Alright, but definitely LaShmello.
How y'all like them Yankees, man?
Oh yeah, we just
almost swept the Red Sox.
You know what I'm saying? It was a good start to the season, man.
Good start, man.
Yeah, man. First 2 games, W. Third game we could have won, but it's all right. You know.
Let's see.
I think.
Not good, man.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say you just read my mind, but I was looking at it in the other. Let's just see how healthy they're going to be, man, because that's the biggest concern. With you going to play 3 days out the week or something like that? You know, Carlo, like they're not going to have him on the field that much. You know, to try to conserve him. Yeah, for the rest of the season. So,
but if you could get him to a flow where he's going to get it to like maybe every 3 games, or some shit like that, or every 2 games, and then go like that. You know, at least they could. See the progress on how he handles it throughout the season.
Definitely. And I give him this, man. I saw the numbers against the Red Sox on the Yankees. Giancarlo, monster, bro. He's like 12 for 33. He's like 12 for 33.
He's got a 6-game streak or something like that.
Yeah. Or did it end yesterday? Or did he get a home run yesterday?
Nah, that's only on the Red Sox.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it probably ended yesterday. It was a consecutive game going back to last year.
Oh
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy though.
Yeah.
That's still monster, bro.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, he's beast.
Yeah, I mean, he's a beast, man.
Hate that dude, bro.
He's a beast.
Hate that dude forever.
Should we pay Aaron?
Judge? I mean, he's already set to wait till the end of the season. So I think we should definitely pay him.
No, I missed the deadline. The deadline anyway, so now you have to wait, right?
Yeah,
well, he didn't want to do it. Anyway.
You gotta understand. Like, there's a couple different sides with the Aaron Judge thing, just quickly, because from what I've been hearing is that the agent he's with is a no-name agent, and Aaron Judge is pretty much their biggest signing. Like, the person that is under their agency, like, the most money they're making is like $8 million a year. And he plays for like Milwaukee or some shit like that. So there's a lot of things at play right here. With Aaron Judge.
It's 113 or 130 or something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. But because like what is really stopping? Is it the Yankees that are like offering like, yo, you can have whatever you want? Because why not offer them that realistically in terms of money?
I think I don't know. I think it's obviously what it is, man, because MLB is guaranteed money. So once you sign that contract, you're gonna get paid no matter what. Look at who just came off. Somebody just came off the books today. Oh, that was the NBA, but that's just the same thing. People like come off the books all the time, but you don't want to have to pay all of that money and make an investment like that, and then he gets into the injuries. But
all honesty, like, who cares with the Yankees?
No,
I'm just saying.
No, I agree. I want to sign him, but also, I mean, I understand why he's holding out. He's betting on himself.
Now,
and say that I'm going to have a better year than what you're going to offer me right now in terms of money, and you're going to have to offer me more money.
And that's the Aaron Judge perspective. So it's like the Aaron Judge perspective, the agency perspective, and then the Yankees perspective. You know what I mean? And it all kind of all came out ahead. You know what I mean? But Jones said it brilliantly. He's betting on himself. That's literally what he's doing, because God forbid, man, something bad happens to him, he's fine. He lost.
He's gonna have to get a 3-year deal for like $30 million.
Yep, and then he would have lost out on like $150, $175 million straight up off of a hamstring.
They say that's just playing Cavs.
Yeah,
that's the playing. That's the playing.
Yeah,
the planes are out. The playing series are out. So yeah.
Well, we're talking about like if the Nets looking like they're gonna make the playoffs, even though they're in the play-in, they're gonna make the 7 or the 8 seed. They're gonna have to play. You said the lineup, the matchup.
Real quick, Tim. The play-in is Pelicans, Spurs, Timberwolves, Clippers, Atlanta, Hornets, Nets, and Cavs. That's the play-in. Those are the play-in games.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, and tonight is Spurs, Pelicans.
Yeah, I got 2 more questions.
I'm
gonna get out of here.
Yeah,
the first one is I'm gonna end off with the Yankees with will the Yankees make the playoffs this year?
Yes.
I think so. I think whenever we have a year where we really don't have that great of a pitching this year, but I do feel like whenever we're kind of counted out, we make it, and then when we're supposed to make it, we don't make it. So I'm kind of getting that vibe this year of us getting counted out. So I think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, like we don't have high expectations as it is. So
exactly,
the expectations is high of like making the playoffs. I think everybody still feels that way, but I don't think winning the East is something that they see is gonna happen between Tampa, Toronto, and Boston. All they're fighting for us, but I don't think it's something that we can't do. I think that's something that we can shock people. We all 4 teams got to smack Baltimore. That's going to be big. So whoever has the worst record against Baltimore probably won't win the division. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that your biggest. I do feel like you're gonna make the playoffs. Your biggest issue is going to be Toronto. I feel like Toronto's going to have a big year.
Oh yeah. We actually losing right now. I think we're actually losing right now against Toronto.
Right. And counter question, man. Yankees Mets World Series.
That would be great. I heard your boy. I heard your boy Cano and what's the other dude?
Who?
Lindor. The dude that y'all picked up last year.
Lindor.
From the Lindor.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they're doing good. They started off doing good.
Yeah, bro. You talking about the Yankee series, bro? We 3-1. We started off with a sweep too.
Yeah, we
swept the series too, man.
Right.
Without the ground. Yeah, without the ground, man. Everything's you know, you catch the
We
series too,
had
man.
rain.
Without the
We
ground,
had
yeah, without the ground, man. Everything's, you know, you catch the podcast, man. You hear me talk about it. I got into it a little bit.
What's the last question?
And my last question is, should the Lakers get rid of Westbrook?
Yes.
Or should they keep him?
Yes, and AD.
Get rid of AD?
Both of them. Yeah.
I don't know about AD. I mean, realistically, they probably want to keep that LeBron AD core there. But yeah, Westbrook doesn't fit. Westbrook don't fit there.
You guys need the George W. Bush mentality. Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool, you ain't gonna fool me again.
Yeah, no.
No, well, everybody's getting fooled by AD.
No.
Go ahead. All right, take him. Yeah, take him. You're gonna play 30 games and not come up clutch for you.
No, I'm not.
Playing close.
Plain clothes, AD.
Playing close. You know, AD is my man, but man, we gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, man.
He's another one in the top 75. He shouldn't be there either.
Nah, Kyrie should be over there.
He shouldn't be no top 10.
I also seen today on your Instagram page, I had this Kyrie top 75.
Yeah.
What you think?
I voted yes.
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 Yeah, I voted yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think so.
Between AD, Damian Lillard, James Harden, I don't think none of them is better than Kyrie. And they all. I don't think James Harden should be top 20, top 75. I mean, neither.
Like I said, if you really go through that list, you're gonna see a couple players that say, "Nah, man, it's way, you know what I mean? Like y'all should not be there." There's definitely somebody who should take that over. Trust me.
You know, there's stuff my man T-Mac.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, T-Mac.
That's crazy. We just named 2 players, and we could swap for Kyrie and T-Mac.
Where we need that.
AD and Harden. Swap them.
Yeah.
Right there.
Or no, AD and Lillard.
And Lillard too.
I mean, healthy AD is unstoppable, man.
Bro, you can't count.
Be real, man.
Nah, he hasn't.
You can't count out AD. But Damian Lillard hasn't done enough. Well, he got a chip, and he's been, one of the top 5, top 3 best big men in the league since he came in. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man.
To argue and say something with AD, but Lillard didn't do nothing, and
I love Lillard. I love Lillard, but Lillard only had like 1 All-Star. I mean, he got snubbed a couple of times. I get it, but like look at that by itself. Yeah. Look at that by itself.
Trash, bro. Trash. He overrated. He's not overrated. But that's it. Alright, bro. So, let me let you go, man.
No, love you. Marvelous.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Marvelous. Yeah, I did tune in. I'm gonna try to check the rest of the show.
Word. Appreciate you, bro. Love you, bro. Be safe, man.
Later, man.
Yeah, I'll be safe. Yeah.
Later, man. Marvelous. Marvelous and checking.
Marvelous and checking. Let's get into the depth match, man.
Gladiator! Death match! Today's
Wait. Is that why you're here? Now we need it.
Alright. Today's contestants on Gladiator Death match are Gordon Ramsay and Guy Fieri.
Guy Fury.
Guy Fieri.
Fieri.
And
I gotta put my guy in there, man. You get it? You got it?
Yeah.
This guy right here.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. This guy gonna get served. I'm going for it. So I mean, so you got the reach. You don't play no game. See, quick, so you know, shit on you and your food. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think he really about that life, man. And I think he's gonna keep the reach, you know, stick and move. Guy Fury is a little stocky. He got some weight on him. You know what I'm saying? If there's like knives and specialism involved in all that other shit, I still think Gordon, Gordon's chop game is crazy, bro. I think it jig him up.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. And from my perspective, when it comes down to it, like Guy Fieri looks like that dude like from college that you don't think that fucking like can tear it up, that can fucking tear it up. You know, and then you get drunk and some random person fucks with them and he, like brutally beats the shit out of that person.
Like he just basically spears the next man through the wall.
Yeah.
Like I can see that. After the cake stand.
Yeah.
After the fucking cake stand.
Yeah. Then he go down all that shit. He's like, nah, you fucking too slow. You fuck out of here.
This was a tough one for me, guys. So like I don't know, like instinctively I did this first hearing it. It's like I'm going through like the whole American Revolution thing. You know what I mean? Like fucking bread.
Yeah.
And that's my guy Fury. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. However, I don't think Guy Fury was out there in Indonesia breaking down opium and shit. You remember that? Y'all remember seeing that? No? If not, look it up. fucking Gordon Ramsay.
What?
For
how long?
Well, I don't know. He was out there for fucking doing. Yeah.
Hours.
Yeah. He was breaking down opium.
Dropped
Shit.
They dropped him off on
And
field.
And he fucking cooked them scrambled eggs. Shit was crazy.
Man.
He made them eggs. Gangsta. So you think guys fucking with that?